Welcome to our Golu, or the display of our dolls, as is the tradition during Navarātri. While the colors and vibrancy of the presentation fill our hearts with joy, did you know that there is also a deep and rich spiritual meaning behind this? Let us get to know what that is. We start with the display itself. The number of steps in the arrangement is usually odd: 3, 5, 7, and so on. In our case, as you can see, it is 5. The ascending steps are supposed to represent the realms of Buhu, Buvaha, and Suvaha. The topmost in the hierarchy are our gods: Sri Krishna, Sri Ganesha with his giant-sized ears meant to represent listening and assimilation, Atmaguna Sampanna Sri Rama and his Pattabhisheka Kolam, and next to him Lord Shiva as Arunachaleshwara with his consort Unnamadal. In the step below there are the Marapati dolls, the Raja and Rani or the King and Queen in their finery along with the rest of the family members. The significance of these dolls is that these are heirlooms handed over from one generation to the next. Alongside you find other devatas like Guru Dakshinamurti and Balambigai. While Balambigai represents Prakriti or Shishti, the female element of creation, the wooden dolls are representatives of Vishnu, the embodiment of the Sthiti state of preservation. Guru Dakshinamurti represents the ultimate jnana, that is the path of dissolution or laya that will eventually lead us to moksha. In step number 3, some of the individual elements are there that are needed to take us in the spiritual path. We have a Devalaya or a temple on the right that is the epicenter of the Indic ecosystem, complete with a deity, pujari and worshippers. To the leftmost, we have a simpler representation of the same in the form of a small Ganesha installed under a banyan tree. This showcases that we Indics find divinity in every nook and corner, be it a tree or a stone. You can see children immersed deep in prayer in front of their idols, and they represent the importance of inculcation of spiritual habits right from childhood. There is also a Mahapurusha role model in the form of Kanchi Mahaperiyava, the seer of Kanchipuram. All of this together is meant to showcase the ecosystem needed for spiritual upliftment. In the last but one step, we find dolls showing human activities, symbolizing day-to-day functioning. They also symbolize people from various states of Bharatadesha. From left to right, there is a band of musicians from Rajasthan, a lady from West Bengal, a householder couple from Karnataka, a pair of girls from Odisha, and a grocer Chettiar couple from Tamil Nadu. It is meant to show that those subservient to the pursuit of Atma Jnana, diverse karma or activity is very much needed and is an integral part of life on earth. In the final step, we see the lowermost life form associated with the Panchabhutas, in this case the land, sky, and seas. Interestingly, the conches that we see here are also heirlooms that are handed over from my very own great-grandmother. To the left on the wall is the depiction of the entire Ramayana, a beloved Itihasa. This one is a special Patachitra art from Odisha, painted with natural colors on a layer of cloth with utmost finesse. The special setup to the left of the main Golu is a miniature of the Manas National Park in Assam, home to a rich set of flora and fauna. There are spotted deers and a gaur of the Indian bison. Next to it, a pair of Indian elephants, and finally, the pride of Assam, a one-horned Indian rhino. On the Manas River to the right, you also see the endangered black soft-shelled turtle and a family of swans. It is meant to show the importance of preservation of our natural riches as part of our heritage. Finally, the Rangavalis that adorn the floor are a staple in any Indian household, a colorful and creative expression of the celebration called life. You can also see that the whole room is lit up in lights of various hues, and that is meant to represent enlightenment, the Jyoti that we all seek. In summary, the whole Golu arrangement is meant to be a microcosm, a divine miniature encapsulating the essence of our country and its inhabitants of all forms and shapes, each doing their duty and working towards preservation and of dharma, the cycle of life, that will take us all up to the final goal of moksha, the highest purushartha.